All right, buckle up, everyone, because today we're diving headfirst into Tesla's Q3 2024 update.
It's hot off the press.
And it is juicy.
Oh, yeah, we're talking record-breaking numbers,
Futuristic
a
vehicles,
little bit of controversy,
all the good stuff.
all the ingredients for a good deep dive.
Absolutely. And we're going straight to the source using Tesla's official update and their detailed financial data.
What I find really interesting is how Tesla's influence is expanding.
Yeah.
They're not just an electric vehicle company anymore, right? We're seeing them make waves in AI, autonomous driving, and even building a solid energy solutions business.
It's like they're becoming a tech giant, but with a sustainable twist.
Exactly.
Okay, first things first.
Let's talk numbers.
This quarter, Tesla blew past their previous delivery records.
Bringing in a whopping $25.2 billion in revenue.
Wow, that's massive.
And get this, they achieved this while also reducing the average price of their most popular models, the Model 3 and Model Y.
So they're making their cars more affordable.
It seems counterintuitive, but it suggests a strategic move to capture a larger market share,
Makes sense.
even if it means slightly lower profit margins per vehicle.
So they're playing a long game, prioritizing volume over individual car profits.
It's a bold move, but it seems to be paying off.
Well, it's definitely working if you look at the sales figures for the Cybertruck.
Oh, the Cybertruck.
It's already the third best-selling electric vehicle in the U.S., right behind Tesla's own Model Y and Model 3.
I mean, who would have thought that a truck that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie would become such a mainstream hit?
Right. It looks like something Batman would drive.
Well, it's definitely eye-catching, and Tesla is known for pushing boundaries.
It's not just about flashy designs, though.
Oh, absolutely not.
They're also incredibly efficient.
They've managed to bring their cost of goods sold per vehicle down to about $35,100.
Which is a new record low for them.
A combination of factors is driving this. Well, things like lower raw material costs, reduced freight and import expenses, and even the elimination of certain one-time charges.
So are we thinking this level of efficiency is sustainable?
That's a million-dollar question.
Right.
A lot depends on factors beyond their control.
Ay,
Like fluctuating commodity prices and global supply chain issues.
the joys of global economics.
Exactly.
But even with those challenges.
Tesla's vertical integration strategy and commitment to innovation
Yeah.
put them in a good position.
To weather the storm.
To adapt and overcome, for sure.
Speaking of innovation,
Let's talk AI.
they significantly increased their AI training compute by over 75% in Q3.
That's huge.
This isn't just about fancy tech, it's the core of their self-driving ambitions.
And speaking of self-driving,
They hit a pretty incredible milestone.
over 2 billion miles have been driven using their full self-driving beta software.
2 billion miles. That's mind-blowing.
Think of it this way. Every mile driven on FSD is like feeding their AI a massive dose of experience.
It's like giving it driver's ed, but on a global scale.
Precisely, and this data is gold.
So 2 billion miles isn't just a number.
It's a testament to how rapidly their AI is learning and evolving.
And this brings us to another fascinating aspect of Tesla.
They're not just about cars anymore.
Right, their energy generation and storage business is booming.
52% revenue jump year over year, to be exact.
It's like they're building this entire sustainable energy ecosystem
You drive a Tesla
powered by Tesla solar panels.
with energy stored in a Tesla Powerwall.
Seamless.
And it's not just about the environment, it's also a smart business move.
Right, their services and other revenue saw a 29% increase.
These segments are becoming increasingly crucial to their overall profitability.
Okay, so they're making bank, growing their energy business,
And then they drop this bombshell announcement.
the Cybercab and Robovan,
Autonomous vehicles
without steering wheels or pedals.
powered by Tesla's next-generation powertrain, estimated at 5.5 miles per kilowatt hour.
Wait, hold on.
No steering wheels, no pedals.
It's like something out of a futuristic movie.
But it's happening.
That's incredible, but also a little bit scary, right?
Definitely a game changer. But it won't be easy to bring to market.
Right, there are regulations, public perception,
This is a whole new world of challenges.
definitely some shadows lurking alongside these exciting advancements.
Let's not forget about the legal hurdles Tesla's facing.
It's important to remember we're not here to take sides, just present the facts as they are.
Agreed.
So, we have the ongoing lawsuit filed by the California Civil Rights Department.
Alleging racial discrimination at their factories.
And then there are the shareholder lawsuits.
It's covering a range of issues,
These legal battles could have serious implications for Tesla.
potentially impacting their reputation, investor confidence, even their ability to operate freely in certain markets.
It's a lot to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
So we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our Tesla deep dive.
Record-breaking financials
Incredible progress in AI and self-driving.
and those revolutionary new vehicles.
But we've also highlighted the challenges they face.
Intense competition.
Fluctuating markets, regulatory scrutiny, and those ongoing legal battles.
It's a complex picture. But one thing's for sure, Tesla's journey is far from over.
We'll be back for part 2 of this deep dive, where we'll really dig into the financial intricacies of Tesla's Q3 2024 performance, analyze their strategic moves, and try to make sense of this ever-evolving landscape.
Welcome back to our Tesla Deep Dive.
So we've seen the headlines, the big numbers, but now it's time to roll up our sleeves and dig into the nitty-gritty of Tesla's financials for this quarter.
We'll break it down.
Tesla raked in a massive $25.2 billion in revenue.
Yeah, record-breaking quarter.
But where's all that money coming from?
Well, the bulk of it, about $20 billion, still comes from their bread and butter,
For sales.
automotive sales.
But it's not just the Model 3 and Model Y anymore, right?
Right, we're seeing a shift.
The Cybertruck is making a real impact.
How much of this quarter's revenue do you think can be attributed to Cybertruck sales?
Oh, I'm going to guess a significant chunk, considering those trucks are selling at a higher price point than the Model 3 and Y.
You're absolutely right.
So even with the price reductions on those other models,
They're making up for it with those higher-priced Cybertrucks,
it's a smart strategy.
catering to different segments of the market.
And let's not forget about their energy generation and storage business.
Right, they brought in $2.4 billion this quarter.
That's a 52% jump year on year, which is pretty impressive.
It really highlights their commitment to becoming a comprehensive, sustainable energy company.
It's like you're creating a whole ecosystem.
Yeah.
You've got your Tesla car,
Powered by Tesla solar panels.
storing energy in a Tesla Powerwall.
It all comes together.
Okay, so revenue's up, but what about profitability?
Well, Tesla reported a GAAP operating income of $2.7 billion and a net income of $2.2 billion.
Those are some healthy numbers.
This translates to an operating margin of 10.8%, which is phenomenal for the automotive industry.
And we can't forget their record low cost of goods sold per vehicle.
Right, that's definitely a key driver of their profitability.
They're lowering prices to gain market share, but still maintaining those healthy margins overall.
It's a delicate balance.
They're betting on that long-term strategy, volume over individual vehicle profit.
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
So they're making money, growing revenue, investing heavily in AI.
The question is, can they sustain this level of investment?
What about their cash flow?
Well, they generated $6.3 billion in operating cash flow this quarter, which resulted in free cash flow of $2.7 billion.
Wow, that's a lot of cash to play with.
And they're using it wisely, investing in production capacity,
New technologies.
expanding their supercharger network.
They're not slowing down.
Not even a little bit.
But we can't ignore those legal challenges looming over them
Those lawsuits could eat into their profits.
and distract them from their core mission.
Legal battles are never fun.
But Tesla has a history of fighting hard.
And coming out on top.
So we've got revenue, profitability, cash flow.
And those pesky legal issues?
What's the big takeaway here?
I think the main point is that Tesla is in a very strong position right now.
Financially healthy, leading in EV innovation, with a clear vision for the future.
But as we've discussed, they do face challenges.
The competition is fierce. The regulations around autonomous vehicles are still uncertain, and those legal battles could throw a wrench in their plans.
It's a really exciting time to be following Tesla.
It's like watching a high-stakes game unfold.
Absolutely.
What do you think their next move will be?
Well, that's something we'll explore in part 3 of our deep dive. We'll delve into their strategic priorities, analyze the competitive landscape, and discuss the potential impact of their new vehicles and technologies on the automotive industry and beyond.
All right, welcome back to our final part of this Tesla deep dive.
We've covered a lot of ground.
We've seen their financial,
Technology.
their bold vision for the future.
Now, let's zoom out a little bit and look at the bigger picture.
Okay, so where does Tesla fit in the grand scheme of things?
Well, they're not just a car company anymore, that's for sure.
Right.
They're an energy company, an AI powerhouse. Some might even call them a disruptor of the entire transportation industry.
It's true. They're operating at this intersection of industries that are all rapidly changing.
And that puts them in a really unique position.
Yeah, but it also comes with its own set of challenges, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So with all of that in mind, what do you think Tesla's main priorities should be going forward?
Well, I think they need to focus on a few key areas, like scaling up production,
Right. They need to be able to build enough cars to meet that growing demand.
especially with the Cybertruck's popularity.
And the introduction of those new models, the Cybercab and the Robovan, if
Exactly.
they can't build them fast enough,
They'll lose out.
it's a race against time.
Another key area is AI.
Right. We saw how much they invested in AI training compute this quarter
It's clear that they're betting big on AI.
to achieve their full self-driving goals,
Exactly. Imagine fleets of robovans,
delivering packages.
cybercabs taking people around cities.
It's like something out of a science fiction movie.
But it could be our reality soon,
It's exciting.
and maybe a little bit scary.
Definitely.
They'll need to get regulatory approval, of course.
And public acceptance for those driverless cars.
It's a hurdle for sure.
But Tesla has a history of overcoming obstacles.
And pushing boundaries.
Maybe they can crack the code on autonomous driving.
Time will tell.
Okay, so scaling production, advancing AI, what else is on their to-do list?
Well, they're also really pushing their energy business.
Right, those solar panels, those energy storage systems.
It's like they're building a clean energy revolution.
One house, one car at a time.
Exactly.
It's an inspiring vision.
It's a long-term game.
But they're making progress.
That's what matters.
Now, let's not forget about the competition.
Tesla was the pioneer in the electric vehicle market.
But now they've got rivals
Both established automakers.
and ambitious startups.
It's getting crowded out there.
So how does Tesla stand out in this crowded market?
Well, they have a strong brand,
A loyal customer base.
and they're known for innovation.
People trust Tesla.
They're excited about their products.
And we can't forget about Elon Musk.
Right, he's a master of generating buzz,
He's a visionary leader.
even if he's a bit controversial sometimes.
So, taking all of this into account, the strengths, the challenges, the competition, where do you see Tesla going from here?
Well, I think they have the potential to remain a dominant force in the automotive industry.
They're in a good position to take advantage of the rising demand for EVs.
And their advancements in AI and self-driving could give them a real edge.
But they can't get complacent.
They need to keep innovating
Stay ahead of the curve.
and execute their plans flawlessly.
And navigate those legal challenges.
Those lawsuits could be a real problem.
It's a lot to handle.
But Tesla's proven they're not afraid of a challenge.
They're pushing boundaries, defying expectations.
It's really fascinating to watch.
So there you have it, Tesla's Q3 2024 update.
We've seen their successes,
Their struggles.
their vision for the future.
It's been a wild ride.
But one thing's for sure, Tesla's journey is far from over.
And we'll be here to cover every twist and turn.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive
We hope you learned something new.
and got a glimpse of what the future of transportation might look like.
Until next time, keep exploring.
And stay curious.
The future is electric.